Hey y'all, today we're going to be making a crock pot saucy chicken. Oh, we're having a whole lot of fun. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. Welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy, where we're cooking up another dish from recipes that crock.com, my beautiful wife's cooking blog. And today we're going to do another Aunt Lou recipe. This is a good chicken recipe. The other night we were down at Camp Ludicrous, our little family campground that we've been going to about every weekend. And everybody did a little pitch in of different things we were all going to make. And Aunt Lou brought out a saucy chicken. And y'all, you know that I'm a chicken freak. I love chicken in any form pretty much. But I also love garlic. And if you like garlic and you love chicken, this dish is something that you're really going to enjoy. It knocked my socks off, and for all you low carbers, this is a low carb meal if that's something that you're looking for. So what you're going to need are some ingredients to make this happen, and one of those is chicken. Now Lou used chicken tenders because they like chicken tenders in their family. We're going to use chicken thighs because that's what our family likes. If you want to use chicken breasts, whatever you want to use, get about 2 pounds of chicken, and you want to brown it up either in your slow cooker or on a skillet, depending on what kind of a device you have. And all you want to do is take a stick of butter and cut off 2 tablespoons of that, and you're going to use that for your chicken, and then you're going to save the rest of it melted to make a full half cup for the whole dish. So 2 tablespoons, either in a frying slow cooker like my Ninja, or you could do it on a regular skillet in order to brown up your chicken. That's going to look just like this. And there's your chicken. All I did was I put in those 2 tablespoons of butter into my Ninja and let it melt down, and then I cooked this chicken on high heat, medium to high heat, depending on what you're using. And I wanted to get some brown on that chicken. You can see it's kind of steaming up the camera there. But you kind of want to brown up the chicken. You're not cooking the chicken up. You're just going to cook it for 3 minutes on either side, just to kind of brown it up, and it's really going to get that butter flavor. And then you're going to add to it the following ingredients: 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes, 1 teaspoon of dried cilantro leaves, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ground red pepper, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1.5 cups of shredded Parmesan cheese, and 8 ounces of cream cheese that has been heavily softened. And as you can see by that flat tire right there, I heavily softened that in the microwave. And you definitely want to make sure that your cream cheese is very much softened, because you're going to mix this up into a little concoction that we're going to do right now. And all I want to do is I'm going to take my whipped cream, my cream cheese, and toss her in the bowl like that. And then I'll take my butter. This is the rest of that butter that you melted from that stick of butter after you used your 2 tablespoons. And I'll kind of break up that just a little bit. And to that I'll add my garlic powder, my garlic salt, my onion powder, my parsley, my cilantro, some of that onion powder stuck on the bottom. There we go. Gotta make sure you get it all in there. My regular black and white pepper. My red pepper, which is going to give it just a little bit of heat. 1/4 teaspoon is not going to do too much, but it'll give a little bit of heat. If you don't want any heat at all, just leave that part out. Let me get that stirred up just a hair. Oh, yeah, I can smell that garlic already. And then my cup of whipping cream, heavy cream. Get that stirred in, and then I'll add in my 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese. Now I'm not going to be too exact on this, but there is, oops, a heavy cup and about 1/2. So 1.5 cups, give or take a few flakes of Parmesan cheese, and I'll give that one good stir, just to get all that cheese incorporated into that mix. You can definitely smell the garlic and the onions through that onion powder. That smells really good. Almost smells like a cheese ball. Of course it makes sense, this has got cream cheese and garlic and everything else in it. But now all I want to do, now that I've gotten that chicken browned up, and this mix-on is I'm just going to take this and spoon it over the top of my chicken. Just like that. And you want to make it even across the top. You want to make sure that none of this chicken gets left out of this creamy garlic party. So I'll just make sure it gets all covered on the top, just like so. And voila. That's all you got to do. That's the heavy work for this. Now I'm just going to take my lid, pop it on the top, and I'm going to set this on high for making sure I go to slow cook. I don't want to cook this on a frying. 2 hours on high, and then we will come back and show you just how good this chicken looks, at least to me, in 3, 2, 1. And about 2 hours have come and gone, and now it's time to get our chicken on. Alright, let's see what we got right here. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing, and it smells so good. You see all that bubbling up? All that creamy goodness. That would go so good over maybe some pasta, or even rice, or heck, mashed potatoes. But look how that chicken's all cooked up, and it is done. And the reason that I love to use thighs is because, look at this, I can just take a spoon and go right through them, and the meat's tender. Of course, it's completely done on the inside. You can even see it there. But my goodness, that looks like it's going to taste great. But there's only one way to find out. And that's to spoon some of this deliciousness out. So get me just a little piece there. I'm not going to have too much because me and Miss Ad are getting ready to suit up and go to karate class together. But I'll take a little bit before I go, and then I'll have the rest of it for dinner when I get back. Watch this. This fork, right through that meat. It just comes apart real tender. That'd be good if I shut my slow cooker off too. But it just comes apart really, really tender. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. If I can do this without spilling my chicken. That fork runs right through that meat, just like that. And of course, you got all that creamy goodness on there. Let's try it like it is. That sauce is really buttery, and I think it would go great over pasta. Maybe some fettuccine, make like a fettuccine alfredo. But that Parmesan cheese melted down into that creamy sauce, and then with the cream itself, and then the butter, all that mixed together with the cream cheese just makes for an extremely creamy chicken. And that flavor soaked into that meat as it cooked up. That right there is definitely winner chicken dinner, y'all. If you like this recipe or anything else that we do on this channel, make sure that you give us a thumbs up down below. Also, make sure that if you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, do it now. All you gotta do is click the subscribe button down below, and you're a welcome member of the Crock Posse. If you want to know as soon as we put up a new video, click the little bell next to that subscribe button called the ding-a-ling, and that'll let YouTube know that you want to see a new video as soon as we put one up. Whatever y'all do, laugh often, eat good food like this, and speak life. Bye, y'all. Good stuff.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.